Fantastic Forum, assemble. You're listening to Fantastic Forum, the premier show about comic books and your live weekly conversation about entertainment and geek culture. We are the Fantastic Forum coming to you live and direct from the Hall of F. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, as the case may be, depending on where you are in the world. And if you're not, you should stick with us. We'll help you take it up a notch. You have the usual suspects in the building. First, you have our intrepid senior reporter. He's next in line for the cowl. He is our resident Dark Knight detective. It's Oz. Uh-oh.
You forgot
Oz,
to mute.
You're muted, Oz. You're like, I unmuted you. You got to unmute yourself. You unholy. Unmute yourself.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Exactly. Next,
new system. New system, same bug.
Next, he's the backbone, the pillar, the strength of Fantastic Forum, our nigh invulnerable brawler and resident strongman, Moses Magnum.
I love that he was at the at the other place, cursing us out for not setting up the broadcast.
There it is. As for myself, my name is Lawrence Young. They call me Mary Young. Welcome to Fantastic Forum. Shout out to Jay. He's not going to be with us today. It's unfortunate because it's going to be a good one. Because today we're going to be talking to you all about the new Superman movie, James Gunn's Superman, the beginning of the new DCU, or the DC Cinematic Universe, whatever you want to call it right now. So look, hey, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. But before we do all that, we want to make sure that we thank Mr. Scott Rubin, because without him, this show would not exist. So thank you, Scott Rubin. Hope all is well with you. And this would normally be where I would say, hey, let's go ahead and have the intern do their thing. But I don't know. We can't. I don't think we can do that right now.
Not just yet. I don't.
Yeah,
think.
not yet. Not yet. So with that said, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you all, you should go ahead if you want. You're more than welcome to join us to tell us about your experience with the Superman movie. You can go to fantasticforum.live, hit the call-in button, and you will have the coveted spot as the fourth member of Fantastic Forum, because you don't get to do that often. So you're more than welcome. If you're saying to yourself, hey, I don't know if I want to be on the show. I don't know if I want people to see my face, or I don't know if I want to hear if people hearing my voice. You're always welcome to go ahead and jump into chat. We'll take your comments directly out of chat and bring them into the show, such as Tiger Claw's here. Tiger Claw says, "What's up, Fantastic Forum? Looks like the DCU is in good hands. Looking forward to what they have cooking next, and it's going to get better with each one." So Tiger Claw is in the building, and he's already giving Superman a glowing review. So there it is.
I like that little animation for the chat.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It's nice. Look, shout out to Heck. Heck's in the building too. Heck said, "Lade." Lade. I think that was in relation to Oz's muting. I think that's what that.
You know what I like is that I can hover over the comment and it makes it bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. No, there. Look.
If people wondered why Lawrence never read your comments, it's because he can't see.
Well, listen. I mean that does happen. I mean, look, my eyes aren't the best, but I do I agree. Like the way that this is done with this system. We're using EV Mux today. I think that's how you say it, Mux, but but EVMUX in case you're looking for it. And so, but yeah, they got a lot of interesting things. Like one of the things that is interesting that I really enjoy with the comments there too is it has its own built-in timer. So,
Hashtag not
which
sponsored.
I know,
Hashtag yet.
which which you can adjust. So you can click the comment, and like right now it's set for 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds it'll leave on its own. I don't have to hit anything else, and so that way it's like comments don't have to sit there. So that's cool. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And look, speak of the devil, we do have a caller, ladies and gentlemen. Hex in the building. What up, Hex?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man. Listen, we
I
need
had
to
to
get
find my
you a.
I had to find my hypno
You,
glasses.
you had to find your hypno glasses. There it is. Listen, look, we need to get you a little avatar or something. And
I got
you
it.
out here looking. Okay,
Yeah,
good. I was about to say you out here looking like an NPC. Like you
Like
you
a
got
sad
your main
sad-
character.
cyclops.
There we go.
He looked like a sad cyclops.
Sad Cyclops.
Qué lástima.
There it is. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us, Heck. Heck, have you gotten the chance to see Superman yet?
I was gonna make a joke, but yeah, I saw it. I saw it Saturday.
What joke were you gonna make, Heck? We want to hear the joke now.
I don't know. I was gonna make up something, but I couldn't.
Oh, okay. Got it. No, it's okay.
By the way, that movie made me realize how much of a little bitch my tolerance for alcohol is again.
Uh-oh.
I sent you guys a picture. I had 3 beers, and I was
Yeah.
buzzing pretty good
Yeah.
at the end of
Okay.
it. It's a 2-hour movie, guys. Like well, they're 24 ounces, so it's a 6-pack. In 2 hours, I shouldn't have been like that.
Wow.
I'm just lucky my wife
Inter-
drove me because of the tornado that had just gone through the neighborhood.
Wait, there was a tornado that went through your neighborhood?
At 5, my movie started at 7:30, so I was fine.
What?
I like how that makes a difference.
Right.
It's fine. I wasn't home. They knocked on the door. I didn't get it. I wasn't there.
Like, wait.
No,
So,
true story. There was a storm and a tornado touched down like within a mile of the movie theater,
oh my god.
and my wife's watching it on TV, like just kind of she's watching the radar, seeing if it's gonna come our way, freaking out about me going to the movies. And I told her,
mean-
yeah, I'll be fine. So she drove me because she wanted to see if there was any damage out there.
Huh. So, and it was okay? Like,
Yeah,
everybody
it's
was
fine.
all right, or what?
Yeah, some areas lost power for a little while, but like, I don't think anybody died.
No, jeez.
Nah, she took you. You ain't dying without me, motherfucker.
And she still didn't want to see Superman.
Unknown caller.
What?
Metal
What
Gear?
is that? Oh,
Sorry,
is that
sorry.
you?
That's my no.
Oh.
That's my ringtone. I forget that my phone Bluetooths into the thing in case I need to play anything.
Oh, Jesus.
It's
Wow,
technology,
was
but I
like,
forgot about that.
Technology.
To answer your question, Mo, no, she did not want to see Superman. She just dropped me off and said, "Call me when you're done."
wow. Interesting. Okay. Did she say why?
People in the theater.
Yeah, no, tornado aside, she sees a lot of the superhero movies like kind of the same.
Got it.
Like we saw the trailer together, and she was like, "So every Superman movie, like the whole planet is in danger."
Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's Superman. I mean, don't watch it.
Like, you know, if the whole planet's not in danger, do you even really need Superman? Man, Superman's overkill if it's like a mugger, right?
For which I told her, well, you should have gone to see Thunderbolts with me because it was only like a small part of New York.
It's true.
Like they didn't even need
Stakes
Spider-Man.
were low.
I'm
Right.
not even sure if it was New York.
Right. We do have another caller. Ladies and gentlemen, Xenocore's in the building. What up there, Xenocore?
What up, fam?
Hey,
What up,
good
man?
to see you. Good to see you. I saw your comment. You said, "What it is, church." I love that. And good to see you, man. Listen, You out here doing just like heck with the sad Cyclops, man.
Yeah. My camera.
Wow.
I got ready to move my stuff to another room, so my camera is down at the moment. Besides, y'all know what my bald head looked like anyway. It's not adding no features.
This is true. We're certain that you probably look exactly as the last time that we saw you. However,
like
at
the
the
sad
very
Cyclops.
like
Yeah, mix Mayor
at the
Young and Jay together, and you got me.
um,
Oh, they've been
there
trying
it
to make
is.
that happen for years, but
I'm listening. If that's what you look like in real life, friend, then I'm sorry. I'm like, oh no, like I feel like you're much more handsome than an amalgam of myself and Jay.
Look, I'm
But
intelligent. That's where all my character points went. Okay,
there,
I've accepted it.
there it is. There it
Maxed out
is.
on the brains.
Yeah, my cousin got all the points. My cousin's built like the fighter. He's the one that ran track. He's 40 years old and still looks like he ran track, even though he got a bum knee. So I don't know
I
how that
love it.
happens, but whatever.
Hey man,
So
good
yeah,
genes, good genes.
yeah.
So
So
cool,
we
man.
talking about the Blue Boy Scout, huh?
We are gonna do it. And here's the thing. Now, before we do that though, um, I do want to just acknowledge and appreciate the fact that Moses Magnum is in the building. Like, it's good
Oh,
to
I
have you
know
back,
Mo got
man.
it. I know Mo got it here. So I
No,
assumed he already laid into everyone because it looks like I came in 11 minutes late. He should have set this whole place on fire already.
Hey,
hilarious. There
Whether
it is.
positive or negative, we are on fire.
but Mo, you haven't been able to be on the show for the last few weeks, man. And so just want to just say thank you so much for being here, because I know it's not like everything is necessarily perfect, but
Yeah.
you took the time to make sure that you're here today, and we appreciate you, and just want to mess around and let you know that your presence was your absence was felt, your presence was missed, and that like we got all these things that we talked about that you didn't even get the chance to really like. We talked about while you were gone. We talked about all of Ironheart. We talked about uh uh Don to Don. you know, we
Yeah.
talked about Sandman, like
I-
Sandman,
in
the first
fairness,
part.
Mayor
Mhm.
talked about Sandman.
Yeah.
Well, this is true. I was the only one apparently that decided to take a look at Sandman. I was like, man, I was like, wow. So it's like all this stuff that and of course we talked about Anime Expo, like
Oh yeah.
all of that stuff, which you were actually at, and
Yeah.
so
I had a
if there's
bunch of
any
footage too that I didn't get to edit because of the issue I had. But yeah,
right.
so that might be coming. Like,
But we're just happy that you're here, man, and like we're everybody wishing you the best, making sure that
thank
things
Li-
are
you.
good for you and the fam.
Superman brought this group together. I feel
There it
God
is.
in this Chili's right now.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, man. But yeah, man, I like, you know, we can go ahead and like either just get to it, but if there's, I just wanted to make sure there was nothing that you wanted to say or anything that you wanted to interject
I
before we
mean,
do it.
especially the stuff I got to miss out on talking about. Like Sandman's the one because I watched it in like one sitting or two,
Right. Right.
and
Yeah, ditto.
that's part of what I didn't like is that it's like too condensed like compared to the comic. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but the comic is a little drawn out when you think about it. Like there's a whole like everybody that I give Sandman to read to is like I don't get it. Like what? Why am I looking at this period in time? And
Mm-hmm.
it all comes to it all comes together later in
Mm-hmm.
the comic, but definitely it's like it's definitely like a payoff thing. It's not like oh man, like this is exciting,
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of the things, like just the Orpheus thing is like 2 episodes, but it's like 6 issues, and those issues are pretty long. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's a whole like during like 0 hour or like Crisis on Infinite Earths,
Right.
like
Right.
it happened it affected the dreaming too, or the fairy world and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So they had their like quote unquote tie-in,
Was Gaiman writing during that for his comic too, or no? Was
Yeah,
somebody else
yeah,
writing it?
yeah. He wrote the
Oh,
whole thing. Yeah, yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, no.
Gaiman, we're doing this. Make sure you fit it in there. Like, Jesus, man.
Well, even the way he fit it is like it's literally like all these like mythological characters that people dreamed up. Like if the universe dies, like they're gonna cease to exist. They're just like in a holdover, like at the edge of the universe, like some
Yeah.
bar at the edge of time or something. It's called, and
Yeah.
it's like, and they're all just fighting to see like who's gonna live, and then one's trying to fuck the other, and
What the fuck?
yeah.
I think he spent too
Well,
much
maybe we
time
should add
trying
a
to
word.
fit
Is
it
it
in.
fuck the other over or literally fuck them?
But both, yeah.
Both. Is it both?
The
Yeah.
answer is yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. 6
So,
of one,
and
half a dozen of the other.
and it's just an interesting like it's just an interesting take on like how it affects those type of characters because it's still part of the DC universe, And then what's the other thing? Like the show kind of like it breezes through a lot of shit, and they even introduce a character literally like they change the character. The character becomes unrecognizable until like she dies, and I'm like, but then it's like they didn't take the time to really get you to care about that character as much as they did in the comic. And
Yeah, I think the limitation of the show ramping up is or wrapping up is what's going to screw it in the end. The translation's going to suffer because they're
yeah,
yeah.
and I think because Gaiman like he has his scandal and shit going on,
Yeah.
like they don't even want to promote it. So it's like if they're not going to promote it, they're like, yeah, let's just finish it. And I think it was probably in a contract that they have to finish it, so they're rushing through it.
But I mean, the scandal was there before they even announced season 2.
I don't think so.
I think they were in production.
Yeah.
I think it was there, but it's ramped up recently.
Yeah.
So I think
Wait, did more shit come out?
I don't think more stuff came out. I think the same stuff had happened. But
More
I think
women.
Well,
I don't even think
that's
it's
more shit.
I don't even think it's more women. I honestly think it's just that it went to a phase where
Yeah, every
there
time
were
the court
actual
case changes
legal-
face, it comes back up in the press.
It's called Discovery.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, and so like it's like looking like it's more the legal ramifications have amped up some since that time. But I don't think there's any extra people. I think it's just like I said, like the case is moving along, and it just so happened the timing, which I won't say it's just so happened because that does happen often in cases where people want to make sure the timing works out in a way that makes it bad for the the people that are being accused, which hey, I can't say that you get more notoriety that way, right? So I'm not mad at it, but especially if it's like, hey, if you out here hurting folks, it's like
Where he messed up is he should have become president and then say there's no case.
Yeah, that's the way you dodge a rat. That's how you dodge a rat.
That's how you gotta do it.
For real.
Like there's no butter. Like what's butter?
Hey, I'd take Gaiman over Trump any day, man. Shit.
Yeah,
Yup.
so
He at least knows how to come up with a plan and write it all out. So
Damn. Damn.
so
he
yeah,
finishes his manuscripts, So.
man. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my big takeaway. But when I finished it, it was okay. They're like I guess there's still another 6 episodes coming, and
Right.
Yeah.
see how
The
those-
last 6.
Yeah. So
I guess they're
So,
gonna do the family battle.
yeah.
And finish it up. Which is a
So
shame because I really like how the people they picked and everything. I was enjoying the show. So yeah.
Wait, so the
Yeah.
first season was like volume 1, right? And then this season they're trying to pack in everything?
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's like it was like volume it was like 3 volumes in season 1, but they're all it's like 12 episodes,
Yeah.
So and then did the one shots too. So
Oh,
yeah.
they did do an extra episode in
They did
season
2
1,
extra
right?
episodes. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I just watched the interview with the lady that plays Death again today, and she mentioned that the first whole season was written to be ad hoc. So that way, and he was saying, yeah, if you don't like one episode, just watch the next one because they're trying to hook everybody in.
Mm-hmm.
And I get it because episode 6 hit hard. I wasn't unfamiliar with Sandman before that show came out. So once I saw Death and the way she was portrayed, it's like it was genuinely different. So it's kind of cool to see, and that was what really hooked me into the show, the way they were treating it. So,
Which episode was episode 6?
where
The
Dream
soccer
finishes
player
up
kid.
all the stuff, getting his stuff back, and he's sitting in the park hanging out with his sister Death, and they have to walk while
Mm,
Death's doing this thing, and you see how she
got it.
handles,
Hmm.
Yeah,
uh, yeah, handling the souls.
yeah,
And I thought, yo, that's actually different, and that just shows because I love the way he did with American Gods too. So that's just Neil. So there you go.
And I
yeah.
think the character in American Gods that's like Spider God.
Yeah, and Nancy,
Yeah, I think she's like death too. Like I think he's
he's a
made it
form
so.
of it. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, so kind of they're kind of connected. And then yeah, even the thing he did with the gods in this season was kind of like his inspiration for American Gods too. The like banquet thing.
Oh
Hmm.
wait,
And
was Sandman before American Gods or?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
kind of cool then. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
see.
So and then one of those like they shortened that list of gods that they do in that banquet scene a
Yeah,
lot.
I would hope so, man.
Yeah, because I
Once
mean,
I saw Thor show up, it's like, oh hell, everybody gonna be in here.
yeah, and but it's crazy. Like they still managed to make it work with like the using that few amount of characters compared to like the comic. Yeah, like even in the audiobook, it's like you just hear all this chatter in the background. Like you think like you're in this big like event like conclave or something, like where people are waiting for an answer. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and yeah, so it worked out okay. But yeah, just we'll see what the next season brings back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll see if they can land this ship.
yeah,
Uh, and that comes out like in just a few days, right? Like, isn't it? Or is it end of this month?
yeah. It's like July 24th, I think. So it's going up
Oh, really? I thought it'd be a few
Fantastic
months.
Four.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, so it's like literally, I think what that's like a week from tomorrow, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. Wow, Jesus. So, okay, cool, man. So, but
Uh,
ultimately, Mo, uh, would you say that you enjoyed the show? I mean, I
uh,
know we heard the criticisms and the differences
yeah.
between the comic and the show, but did you have you liked this new season at all? Or
Definitely like the first season better.
okay,
Like even though they had a lot of changes,
uh-huh.
but it felt more like every 2-3 episodes was like an arc of the comic,
Mm-hmm.
and they were little uh they're a little spread apart and disjointed a little in the sense, but that's how the comic is, even
Mm-hmm.
they mix a couple things together and to make one story, and then but in the comic that's two arcs that they just kind of mix together, and then
Right.
so that whole other there's a whole other thing where there's there's people that can access the dreaming that are human, and that's their like power, and they can destroy the dreaming without even trying.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like a vortex, or essentially like a conceptual black hole that can destroy the dreaming. And he has to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's like one he doesn't want to, and the other is like he has to, and he has to fight, and it's like a little girl, and then it's the lady, and but yeah, that they didn't do it all, which is a when it comes to like the ending, you kind of need those things that they took out. So I don't know if they'll like do like a lot of stuff they do more abbreviatedly, like
Mm-hmm.
the Shakespeare thing
Mm-hmm.
is the episode is really done from another perspective as a flashback, whereas in the comic it's like you're doing it from Shakespeare's perspective and
Mm.
Morpheus and yeah, Morpheus's perspective, but this one's done from the fairy's perspective. And I guess it was a good way to shoehorn that in, like, because that's the award that got that's the issue that got him like that prestigious award, you know. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
they have to do that episode, but it's like at this point it's very like out of place, kind of like it'll have to be like a little one shot, like the other two episodes, But
Interesting.
yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, the way they
So
did it. So yeah, I guess I am enjoying it if I keep talking about it, and I watched it. You know,
Right, right, right,
it's
right.
just a real abbreviated version of it,
Right.
and that's kind of what I don't like in the sense that reading the comic from beginning to end is a really good experience, and I feel like if you really want somebody to, they could love it or hate it, but they're going through that experience. I think is good ultimately. Yeah.
Listen, I feel like, I started reading some Sandman myself, and like very only like the first few issues, and it's amazing, and I'm like, yeah, like I want to keep reading this. Um, but I gotta tell you, man, it's like just not only from the past, like knowing, like being a comic book fan for almost my entire life, and remembering what the adaptations for these kinds of things used to be like. It's like I feel like we got to count our blessings, man. Like the idea, first of all, just the idea of a Sandman show even being attempted or adapted at all is just
Yeah.
something else. But the fact that not only did it happen, but it's like it's pretty close to the source material. Like
Hmm.
especially the casting of Sandman himself. I'm like that every time I look at that dude. I'm just like, that is crazy how like he
He's
looks like.
okay.
Dude, come on,
He's a
man.
too
Like,
handsome,
no. I mean, he's
and
he's
his
too
eyes are too
handsome for like
dreamy.
he he might be too handsome for like the first issues of Sandman, but as the series went on,
Yeah.
they got that stylized, like cooler looking version of Sandman that's
Yeah.
become kind of like the iconic, you
Well, it's
know.
because also the artists, they use different
Yeah,
artists throughout the comic.
yeah. They got a
But
better
my
artist,
thing was
right?
the eyes. Like they humanize his eyes too much. Like they're supposed to look
Got you.
like voids with stars in them. You know.
Right, right. But what I'm saying is, like, I love Isaac Asimov's Foundation,
Hmm.
and this joint that's a great show is unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Like it just came back for season 3. I
Yeah.
haven't even watched the first episode yet. I want to, but I'm just saying, like, as much as I like that show, I'm just like, yeah, this kind of isn't Foundation, and in some ways, it has ideas that I'm like are better than what you get from the book, but at the same time, I'm like, I mean, of course, you should have a better hold on science fiction in 2025 than you did in like what Foundation is like 19 like
Well, it's
50
across like
50.
decades, right? Like from started in 50 and like ended in like 80 or something.
Yeah, yeah, you're right,
Yeah.
exactly. But I'm saying, yeah, like the premise, yeah, it's literally like 1950 or 1950s, because yeah, 51 I think is the first. I don't remember that's the short story or the. I think that's the first book, the novelization actually. So yeah,
Yeah.
so
But yeah.
it's all good, but yeah. So
You're right,
anyway,
Larry. I am a spoiled brat.
that was my point. My whole point was like, Moses, you spoiled. No, nah. But yeah, okay. So speaking of spoilers, Tiger Claw does ask. He's like, "Hey, are we gonna discuss spoilers? Because there's a lot to unpack."
No, there
And
isn't.
here, here's here's what I'm gonna suggest is I would suggest that we do a spoiler free review to
Bro-
start. Maybe spend like the first like 10-15 minutes
Brother,
talking.
there's reviews out there spoiling everything. There's
No,
two different
Yeah.
Kevin Smith's podcasts spoiling
well,
everything.
I don't know why you're trying to
I
censor us. No
I'm
wonder Jay
I
didn't show up. He knew you were going to do this.
listen. All I'm saying is I'm saying maybe take like the first 10 minutes for the people that haven't seen it, and maybe they're like, hey, I want to hear about your opinions on it. Let's talk about it without spoiling anything. And then immediately after those 10 minutes or 15 minutes, maybe we just go full bore. And then that way it's like people that potentially haven't seen it, which again, I think that's crazy too. The idea that somebody's listening to Fantastic Forum and they came to see the show or came to listen but haven't seen Superman. That's probably unlikely. But for those that or who knows, the listener that might tune in tomorrow to the podcast or whatever and be like, hey, oh, they're talking about Superman. Here's what we thought, but without spoiling anything. And then right after, we go right into the spoilers set. Are you all okay with that, or are you all just like, screw it? If the majority's like,
Fine.
screw it, I'm like, okay, hey, I'm just saying. 10 minutes? Can you all hold yourselves in for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Or no?
I don't know about 10.
Sound like my wife.
Okay, let's do it. Damn, do I have I don't have the friggin' comic book theater. That's unfortunate.
Theater.
It's okay. Theater. There it
Theater.
is. Right.
Comic book theater.
Woo. So
All I got is comic book news.
yeah, that's what I have too.
You can play it from your phone. It's in the drive.
Oh, can you play theater from your phone, Oz? If you
What
can,
is it
that'd be
called?
awesome.
Is it called theater?
It's called movie review.
Theater.
But we should change the name to theater.
Theater.
Let's have Tiger Clock call in. Do it live.
Do it live.
You should
Oh,
put spoiler free, kinda.
Before we start, have you read Absolute Batman 10?
No.
I have
Fuck,
not.
dude.
I have
Fuck.
Look, they need to put that on the back of the collected edition right there. Heck,
Yep.
Fantastic Forum. Fuck. Fuck. Look, I feel like Snyder would like, you would consider that. He'd be like,
We'll play them
what
the
if we
tape
put-
when we see them.
right. He'd be like, what if we put a whole bunch of asterisks instead of the letters?
Okay, I got it.
I'll call in next week with my thoughts on it, but for this week,
Okay.
fuck.
Wow, I love it. I got to go read it.
Oh, you want me to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. Waiting on you, Oz.
Fantastic Four presents Scary Movie Theater.
That's the wrong one.
I know my favorite horror movie is Superman.
I have
we
two
have
of those.
Let's see.
I have take one and take two.
That's hilarious.
Man, we
I love
we
that.
put Tiger Claw to work that day.
One
We
take
tried.
Tiger Claw.
One take Tiger. He's real
Yeah,
with
that's
these
all.
intros.
That's all.
That's okay.
God,
Okay.
I got a
Let's
lot
go
of
ahead.
Vampirella in here. Why is there so much Vampirella?
Why isn't
I don't know.
You might
Look,
be in my.
Moses.
You might be
Right,
in my.
'cause-
Yeah, you might
No,
be
no,
in my
that's-
Google Drive.
Well, that you know. Look,
Oh yeah, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, because I got a
Check.
humble
Yeah.
bundle deal, and I put it
There
in
you are,
there.
Gino.
I
I
hear
gotta
you.
bring it down.
I think it's doing both yours and mine
It's okay.
because we
Don't worry
share
about
so
it.
many files.
Yeah.
We'll go without it. Okay. So
Theater.
Superman is in theaters now. Is in theaters now. This is James Gunn's first theatrical outing into the new DCU.
Is it?
Why wouldn't it be?
Cool, because
Isn't the Suicide Squad
the second Suicide Squad.
Or Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
Creature
No.
Commandos was TV though.
No,
Yeah, but
right.
it's-
Wait.
That one's his first touch on the DC. This is his first live action since that.
Yeah, but this is like I said, this is like theater, right? And it's like when Suicide Squad was made, all this deal wasn't done yet.
Yeah, but it's all
So-
it's same universe. It's in there.
Yeah, but he's not. But what I'm saying is, it's like
Oh,
we
because
can't
this is
say
the first
that-
one where he's ahead.
he's carrying that stuff over because it was his own stuff too, right? He's like, I liked it, so I'm gonna keep it, right? But that's
Yeah.
not the same thing as saying like, that's like, okay, like that would be like saying like Deadpool was the first R-rated MCU film because Deadpool's in the MCU now. Right?
Yeah. You're right.
No.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what Deadpool said.
100%.
What? Yeah, but
Yeah.
Deadpool's
You're right,
wrong.
Larry.
Like,
Yeah.
You should believe everything Deadpool says.
I don't, Larry, you're not always right, but when you are, man.
So Anyway,
This man keeps
Superman,
it 100.
DCU, James Gunn wrote, directed, is the studio head. He's doing everything Unholy
think he
Beelzebub.
helped out with the
He did
actual
the
music.
sound engineering, he did the editing himself, all of that. One man
Sacrificed his
band.
dog for it.
Yep.
Wait, what happened to his dog?
They digitized him and
Oh,
painted him white.
got it. Okay.
Oh, is that how
Okay.
they got crypto?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like he
That's
rewrote
it.
the movie because he adopted a dog, and then he's like, "Oh, we need a dog in this movie."
Like he's literally said crypto is his dog, just white.
I mean, I'm not up
Crazy.
on the lore on crypto, so I thought I was learning something. So
Man, they whitewashed his dog. God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't want to be accused of being woke.
And yet here we are.
Right. So, the movie's here. We all were anticipating, what, for better or for worse, it's happened, it's out. What do you all think? Like, how are you all feeling? And let's start at the very core. Let's start with friggin' and is it Corenswet? Is that how you say his name?
Yeah, Corenswet.
Yeah.
Corenswet. Okay. Corenswet as Superman / Clark Kent.
Which is weird because that's like technically tamale water.
Okay, got you. Yeah, I feel where you're coming from with that. Yeah, look, I don't know if all of our audience will know. So, like, I think you may want to explain that to the people why that works or
Because
not.
you have to steam tamales to make them,
Right.
and they're wrapped in corn husks. So all that water is corn sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the dough is made out of corn too. Like it's all
Yeah.
fucking corn.
That's
Mm-hmm.
facts.
Yeah, man. That masa.
So we have a Mexican Spider-Man. I mean Superman.
Yep. He might as well be.
Yeah.
Oh,
El
wow.
Superman.
Well, there it is. And look, all right. Superman. Look, so how did you all feel about him as Superman / Clark Kent? Listen, I'm gonna come to you, Oz. You're our resident DC aficionado. How
I
are you
don't know
feeling
why you
about
keep saying that every week.
Yeah, I like
it?
DC too.
Because we're talking about DC stuff, so that's why.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm feeling accused.
Accused of what? You don't like DC anymore?
I haven't said one way
Because
or
they
the
went
other.
woke?
Yeah.
I know.
Woke ass DC.
You have the table with Dean Cain?
I'm tired of all this breed swapping in movies. Crypto is supposed to be a lab.
This breed swapping. I'm like, I don't know what we're talking about. I was like, what?
Of course you don't. You don't read comics.
No. I knew what crypto. Look, trust me. Crypto, as like the breed of dog that crypto was one of the things, especially in that first trailer. I was like, I don't know. I'm not buying it. But may have won me over.
But we're not talking about crypto. We're talking about corn sweat.
Delicious.
I was honestly surprised. All I saw was like one or two of the trailers, and I didn't watch anything after that because modern trailers, they give away half the movie if you watch them all.
Right.
So, and from all the fisheye that we're doing, I wasn't sure. He looked small in half the shots when he was in the suit, but the half of that is the camera because they're doing fisheye on certain shots. When you saw him as Clark in a normal setting, he was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
is bigger.
Huge. Yeah, so I wasn't sure. It's like, okay, he's because after Henry, I was like, y'all ain't gonna find nobody cut like that. Put on look like Superman.
Henry looked like Ed McGuinness drew him.
Yeah. I mean, literally.
right.
And we're all talking about when he was on fire and his clothes burned off. It's like, damn, he actually looked like he's in Superman shape. I didn't think you'd actually see that. Because after looking at what they do for like the boys and stuff for Homelander, he's always wearing a suit because the guy's just not that big. I don't have a problem with it, but that's the way Hollywood is. If you got to make the guy look huge, you got to put some of it in the suit. And thanks to Conan O'Brien, we saw how some of those guys make those suits look so good, even though the character isn't pushing half those muscles when he's moving around. So at first I thought we were going to have a major suit situation because he looked small, but then you see Clark and he's big as a house. I was like, okay, I can put that aside. Let me focus on other things for now. And Lois was pretty cool. I heard some complaints that Lois didn't do more press stuff, but Lois is a supporting character anyway. And as many characters as they got running, I don't think you really have a lot of time for Lois to be doing nothing. So I don't know where that came.
Yeah, Corenswet
Now-
himself,
now,
I think, did a really good job. I wish the script would have been a little bit better for him, and the suit does not do him any favors. He looked a lot more
He
Superman.
looked smaller every time he was in the suit than when he was
when
Clark.
he's having that interview with Lois, and he's just like in a regular white shirt. You could see it. It's there. Like the physical is there.
Yeah, his shoulders is bigger than his head. So yeah,
But that suit just doesn't. I don't know if it's too thick or
the
what.
suit was
It's the
fine.
design.
Yeah, the suit was fine, but it didn't help him at all.
Yeah, it's
That's
I,
interesting.
part of it's the design, that kind of like padded look, but it didn't look
Like
like a fake
armored, you
muscle
mean, right?
suit. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's almost
like
like.
his neck looked smaller in the suit.
Yeah.
It didn't look like he was physically as big.
But after watching the movie, like that didn't take me away from that as much as I thought it would. And it makes sense because he has to deal with Crypto, so he's like a dog's trainer, his uniform. So if Crypto bites him, he didn't have to get bit.
Yeah. After seeing, for an example, Wonder Woman, and see in making sure it's wait a minute, this is fantastic. She's basically a magic based superhero. She doesn't have to physically look the part as much as I would like to be able to pull it off, because you're dealing with gods and shit. They're going to be able to do that shit regardless of what they look like. So I learned to start pushing that aside for the sake of getting a good story for half these shows. So the size didn't fool me. I was impressed that it's actually that big, but it didn't really affect me one way or the other. The story, I wasn't sure. It was entertaining, like, because James Gunn stuff is always entertaining. You can see it in almost every product that he runs on. I mean, you go back to even the games that he's run. What was it? Lollipop Chainsaw. It has the same feel that this movie does, as far as the storytelling. So that was there. Like them going into what? Well, I don't think it's a spoiler when they start talking about what music they're into. I thought that was a nice little touch, like a little seasoning of Gunn's style on the story. Because sure, he's going to at least listen to one band. Surely he knows one. And it's not like he's listening to 1950s remixed oldies from James Brown or nothing like that to make it all soft and gushy. So I like that the newer flavor of it.
And it was interesting that it was just more like a character, like a fleshing out type moment, as opposed to like
exactly,
a mini musical type thing. Which I think there were people that were concerned about that aspect. Moses, how did you like Corenswet as Superman?
Yeah, he looked good. He looked like clean cut, and the physicality was there, especially when he was like Clark, and the way, the suit didn't bother me. Like, I felt like the script was good enough, the story went well enough that I didn't have the hangups. Every hangup I had, just I stopped focusing on the the more I saw of it, even during the trailers. So it's like like every part that I had, that made me trepidatious of this movie, of watching this movie. Like, they explained in the movie. It's just like the scene where like the things happening in the background, and he's just like getting dressed all slow. Like, they address that in the movie, which I believe is because James Gunn listened and rewrote that scene.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey. How about you, Heck? Did you like him?
I thought he was good. I thought he did. I thought he pulled it off really well. The only thing, there was certain
I heard
times
the hesitation.
There were certain times that the light hit him just right, where the suit looked like a wool onesie, and that's just a lighting thing. Yeah, it looked like he belonged in Christmas Story. But aside from those little parts that happened, like I didn't have any problem with his acting or anything with that. Like, he was a good Superman. He was a hell of a lot better Superman than Cavill. Again,
a hell of a lot better.
no, yeah, he was a hell of a lot better.
And what is it about him that would make you say that?
The short version is he looked happier.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
characterization.
Yeah.
The
Was
characterization
that more of a
was very well.
showrunner's effect on what they were trying to portray, or was that the character itself? Because was it that did Cavill's? Was it Snyder?
Snyder, yeah.
Snyder, yeah.
So Snyder shoots darker stuff than Gunn does.
Yeah.
So you
yeah,
think it
by
was more
far.
James Gunn and Jack Snyder? Was that more Cavill and this guy?
Well, that goes back to what I've been saying, and you guys know how I feel about the Man of Steel, the movie. It's a shitty Superman movie, but it's a good movie.
Mm.
But it's a shit Superman movie. This is a good Superman movie. Not a great movie, but it's a good Superman movie.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's interesting because I definitely feel like from a tonal perspective, like this movie is definitely doing something, like it almost feels like it is completely trying to go in the different direction than what Snyder.
It's like the anti-Man of Steel.
100%, yeah, and which, at least from my perspective, is much closer to the character of Superman than anything. Like my big issue with Man of Steel was how cynical everybody seemed, whether you're talking about Superman or
Pa
Kent.
Kent.
Yeah, like I'm just like, dude, like, like why isn't Superman Zod then? In this movie, might as well be, right? And
because he didn't have that
kinda,
message from the parents.
yeah, and so hey, we're not. Hold on. I know, almost there.
It's past 10 minutes.
Do we really get to see? Do we really get to see anywhere how much of a farm boy this guy is? Because even though we always go back to the farm, we never see him like doing no work.
Smallville.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's Smallville and stuff, but almost every time I've seen these characters, they never even like put them like fixing the tractor or nothing.
Like in general,
yeah.
Superman and Lois.
I mean, I know it happens in like the drawn media. Sure, I'm sure it's there.
Superman, Superman and Lois. Is
No, the TV show.
Yeah.
I didn't see the family TV show.
Go watch that. That is an amazing show.
Yeah, I've seen snippets on YouTube.
If you don't mind stuff that should be like canon, like they changed a lot of shit, but Superman is a really good Superman, even though he doesn't look like Superman.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
They did their best with that, man. It was the CW, man.
They gave him 2 kids instead of just the one.
Yeah. So
I think that the whole idea of not getting to see him do farming goes back to the point you made, Xenocore, where you're just like, there's a lot happening, and so you only get time to see so much. If you're not going to see, and it's like,
speaking of a lot happening,
the whole point.
I've been describing this movie to people. I've been telling people it's not a superhero movie; it's a comic book movie, because it feels like I picked up like a set of comic books at the shop, and I forgot to get all the tie-ins. Like I got the Mr. Terrific tie-in.
He literally started off at the beginning of a new series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, we've seen how many Superman movies in the past 10 years. I get why he did what he did, but it does hit the ground running, and you got to catch up real quick. It's sort of a fire hose.
That's the feel, though, that James Gunn said he was going for. Like, you picked up like a random book.
Yeah, but give me the tie-ins too.
So apparently, apparently there's a tie-in for this movie. I haven't been able to find it, but there is a tie-in.
Well, he did cut out a lot, though.
Yeah,
I think originally it was like 3 hours long or something like that.
I want the director's cut. Where's that? Where's the Snyder Bros now?
Even just like a month and a half or 2 months before it came out, the runtime was supposed to be like 2.5 hours. And then when it came out, it's still at like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something like that.
Yeah. That means we could have had more Metamorpho.
we got to petition James Gunn to
give me the gun cut.
James Gunn,
release
to
the
let
gun
James
cut.
Gunn release the James Gunn cut. Like it's like he's all the people. He's
All
off.
right. So is everybody pretty much giving their 2 cents, or can we start talking about the substance inside the movie yet?
Okay, just okay. What I'm gonna ask everybody to do is generally just say how much they like. Did they think it was like? I'm just ask go. I'm going to
No,
everybody.
no
Was it a
details.
good? No, no, no. I'm just gonna ask real quick. What did you? Uh, I'm just gonna ask. Did you like it? You just say did you like the movie? Did you or let's say it like this. Did you like or dislike the movie from everybody real quick? Zeno, did you like it or dislike?
I liked it, but it's for fans only. Newbies are going to
That's
get lost. You
hey,
can't bring
that's
a
fair.
date.
That's
You can't bring a
okay, okay.
supportive date. Like, let me see what this is all about. If you bring her to this movie, she's going to be confused and won't do it again.
Way
So
ahead
this
of you.
one,
There's
yeah, this one's for
okay.
fans only.
Okay. Heck, did you like it or dislike it?
Loved it.
There you go. Oz, did you like it or dislike it?
I liked it. I wish I had the time to watch it again.
Okay, there it is. Moses Magnum, did you like it or dislike it?
Loved it.
There it is. Okay. And listen, I liked it a lot too. So there it is. That's where we're at. We're gonna leave the spoilers free section, and we're going directly into the spoiler review.
Yeah, we're going
So
in the danger zone now.
let's go. Let's
Oh,
go.
on point with the
Okay.
chirons. Look at that.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Uh, yeah. So, uh, who wants to start in regards to, more distinctly talking about before we do the positive, let's talk about the negative real quick. Let's get it out the way. What are the things about this movie that, if any, that bother you, that you wish could have been different, that
I
you
got
you
two.
did not like? Go ahead,
Green
Oz.
Lantern.
I get no. Surprisingly, no. Um, Obviously, and I've heard this from other people. The Jarrell thing.
Okay, so you weren't a fan of the twist with, or the reveal with the
No,
parents.
like I understand. I understand the plot point of it, but I would
Mm-hmm.
have liked Mister Terrific at some point to reveal that it was changed, that the message was changed a little bit or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But from everything I've heard, it's real. It's a
Yeah.
real message. The
Mm-hmm.
second thing, so this whole movie begins with the controversy of Superman intervening in a war,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a big deal, and international scandal, whatever.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
By the end of the movie, Hawkgirl straight up kills the leader of that nation.
Right.
Like and it's like nothing. Like that should be a way and because Superman at least could say, "Look, I don't even live in America. I live in Antarctica. That's where my home is." The
Well.
Justice Gang, which I'm glad
Yeah.
they discussed that name.
Yeah. Yeah.
Working title.
The Justice Gang are in the U.S. They're sponsored by a U.S. citizen. They have the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I saw that they were actually in the model of the Hall of Justice. I thought that was cute.
And like she just straight up kills the dude, and that kind of bothered me. Not as much
Well,
as
the
her
thing is,
screeching, but it
well,
bothered me.
I'm not sure if they let it forward in the movie, but I like if it was one version of Hot Girl, I probably would have said, yeah, I'd expect that. If it's the other one, I wasn't sure. Is I think they're using the Rebirth Hot Girl and not the Thanagar Hot
No,
Girl.
it's not that because that would be actually another like
Thanagar
it's
Hot Girl,
another alien.
it's modus
Mm-hmm.
operandi. That's what Hot Girl
Yeah,
does.
Mhm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
but if it's
but
the Rebirth one, that just gets all complicated. I hate the Rebirth.
Rebirth is Kendra Saunders, right?
Yeah, something like that. The rebirth, the reborn
Yeah.
soul, and yeah. Nah, make her an alien. I like that Hot Girl. She didn't take no shit.
See, at least then you have the same issue you had with Superman, like all this alien over here, like messing with politics.
Well, you got GL there, so aliens, different aliens being there is already handled because you got space cops there. So
Yeah, but Green Lantern they have a certain jurisdiction and protocol, whereas
yeah,
Superman does.
the extraterrestrial stuff, because there's a GL in the movie, you could
Mhm.
bring in whatever, and you have an entity already on that weight class. DC always mixes their weight classes left and right, so you got somebody there that's a cosmic cop to deal with certain things. If you got aliens coming, Green Lantern's already there. You can just introduce it. It's fine, so it works and doesn't break anything.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I
just
know
killing the
I
other.
didn't.
Well, that guy was an asshole anyway, and it's on the record.
But still, yeah, but still, he's his
Like
leader.
and what I will say is this: like, I don't know that we've necessarily seen what the fallout. We didn't get the opportunity to really see what the fallout from that action is. Like, not because there was none necessarily, but just because it's like, okay, they showed us what happened, but
It
like
could have been cut.
where the story went wasn't following. Okay, well, what happens
That's what I'm
next
saying.
in
You
that
need the
regard?
Justice Gang tie-ins. Like, I'm missing books here.
Hey, and that's fair. That's fair. Look, what about you, Heck? Do you had any parts that particularly bugged you?
No.
Yeah, there it is. Heck's like, I'm
Oh, you
good,
know what?
easy breezy.
What bugged me? The major thing that bugged me is how they portrayed Ultraman.
Mm. What was it about it that you didn't like?
I don't like them using that name because
Okay.
it refers to somebody else, even though
And the logo too.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't
They-
sure how they mixed in who they were using versus the reveal. I wasn't familiar with that character at all, so I thought they'd make something up for the movie just to cover it up.
Mm.
Yeah, so they used the Ultraman name to kind of cover up who he actually is, and then is he even actually that? Because he's quote unquote dead now. Spoiler. Ooh.
Nah,
Well,
he's gonna turn
it's
into
comics. It
Bizarro.
could just be that could be a portal for all we know.
He's
So.
gonna come back as Bizarro.
It's bad enough that
But-
Soups fell into antimatter and was still swimming around. So
Yeah. But you can argue he was already Bizarro.
yeah, that's what I'm
I
getting
mean,
at. It's like that could have been
Yeah,
just
but-
this version of Bizarro and how he came in as
All those-
Luthor.
All
I
those
mean,
cubes are how he's gonna put together Hetre.
Yeah.
actually, from what was it? Superman 4, was it Nuclear Man? Isn't that
Yeah.
actually a character in the comics?
No.
No, it was
They
made for the movie.
might have done it afterwards, but he
Yeah,
wasn't
Yeah.
before the movie.
because Lex described what he did to make Nuclear Man to make this Bizarro.
We saw
So-
that, and he put like a little baby suit in the to make Nuclear Man. God, that
No,
movie.
but no, I mean, what I mean is this Bizarro was made from a sample. Like Lex said, I searched
Yeah.
and finally got a sample of your hair and made this version of you.
And I think
Right.
New 52 Bizarro is made that way too.
Yeah. So what?
The
Once I
cartoon
saw that, I
Bizarro
was
was that,
cool with it.
too.
I just wasn't sure if they sacrificed or burned a character to make this character intro.
They burned the name, but they
I think
didn't.
that's how they got Nuclear Man too, because didn't he have the hair holding like 1,000 pounds?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah, that's
Superman's
what
hair.
I was talking
Yeah,
about.
so I mean, I'm not hard up over Nuclear Man. I mean, in the movie, that character, I forgot what his name, but I thought they burned a character just to intro a Bizarro version.
Ultraman.
Yeah, Ultraman's supposed to
Yeah.
be more like Homelander.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
well, if
but,
it's in the
like,
same thing, but we're not going to see it shown anywhere else in there. I
Except-
always
Oh,
have an
not only
issue
that,
with burning
I
characters.
I think the way they did it, you still don't ruin that character.
no,
I
the
agree.
character's fine. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was just
No,
wondering.
like
if-
they could still use like Earth 2
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, like
Ultraman.
I'm not saying they ruined anything. I'm just saying I didn't like them using that name. They could have used a different name.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
my
what
only,
about
that's
the
my only
techni-
gripe.
what was the other one? The technician,
Engineer.
The female?
Engineer.
the engineer.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with
That's
her too,
definitely.
so I wasn't sure how she was portrayed.
That's kind of what I
Yeah.
didn't like.
Hmm.
Was and I understand why, because that was like a good way to like bring in authority, but then that would be a different movie altogether too. You know?
Oh, is she
Like-
from the Authority? Okay.
Yeah, like because it's like Stormwatch, you know. You could bring like Stormwatch, but again, that becomes a whole other. It just becomes a whole other movie now, you know.
Yeah.
But
Supposedly, James Gunn wants to make an Authority movie,
yeah,
and
and well, look,
but-
that's probably how it could happen because of Hawk Girl killing that guy. Like it's like okay, now we need an Authority, you know.
Yeah, but that's the thing where like I don't know that like seeing this version of the Engineer, which is a member of the Authority, I'm like this Engineer is not the Engineer that would be part of the Authority, or at least doesn't seem like it. And
She
I'm
could
like,
be
man,
being
like,
mind controlled.
No, she's not mind controlled. Like there's no evidence of there's nothing that even makes it that even hints that was the case. It's like
She's
Like, actually,
she's a
she's just a
robot.
bad person.
She could be reprogrammed.
Well, Cyborg.
she's not a robot. Yeah,
Same.
she's not. No, it's not. She's
Oh,
a
human
human
in a
being
cluster of
with
nanomachines.
nanotechnology.
That
Yeah,
makes
so
sense.
she's like the T2 Terminator, the
Yeah, she's a cyborg.
T1000.
No,
That's not a
she's not.
Not even.
Cyborg's a cyborg.
She's like Iron Man.
And that's the thing where it's like unfortunately, like I'm just like, oh, like of all the characters, like because it's like one thing that I did notice was like uh outside of Lois Lane, like the it didn't feel like a lot of the women characters that were featured like got a lot of development. Like the engineer was literally just there to fight. Like,
Mhm.
same thing with like Hawk Girl, where I was just like, okay, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying like you need to do like a whole bunch with them because again, the story it's moving. We don't have time to like be like focusing on a lot of people. But I guess from my perspective, I'm looking at like say the time that we took with like Guy Gardner or Mr. Terrific, like we got a good sense of who those people were. Like all we get, like the screeching that Hawk Girl did was so terrible. And I'm just
Yeah,
saying, like,
I didn't
if
even know that was an ability power.
no, it's not. It's not.
Yeah.
And so what I'm saying is if we're gonna take the time to have her open up her mouth, why don't we just have her say something? You know,
Why we
So
letting
it's
women
like,
talk? I don't know.
No, it's like
and I'm
did
just like,
they swap in like Black Canary powers to Hot Girl? I mean, she's a bird. It makes sense, but
but here's the thing. I don't think she was even doing a power. I think it was just her like
It's a
screeching.
battle
yeah, war
cry.
crying and shit.
Yeah, which I'm just like, dude, that's so bad. Like it's bad. Like and so I'm just like, okay, so we're not only are we not going to develop that character any, but we're gonna make her like do an annoying thing. And I'm like, oh. And then say like engineer at least got a little bit more time, but again, I'm just like that character wasn't so pivotal that it's like that character didn't have to be the engineer. Like there's like characters with similar power sets that we could have used instead.
Well, yeah, I
And
mean, they could have just had him fighting
there's no good
Bizarro the whole
reason for
time.
that character. There's no good reason for that character to be the engineer. So I'm just like, huh. Yeah. And I also agree, right? Like I was actually shocked that the like from the moment that we knew like Ultraman was going to be in this, I thought like of course I was like, okay, that's a Superman clone. Fine. I'm shocked that it wasn't Bizarro, that we didn't go down that route like from the
Was
beginning.
anybody shocked to see how much time they gave the support team for Ultraman? I mean, I was happy to see it because Lord knows doing all that shit, no one man can do that much shit at once. So of course you got a team doing it. Were you
Yeah.
surprised how much? I mean, I was happy for it. It was cool and funny.
I was more
It
Yeah.
felt like they
surprised
took
that
something out of Guardians of the Galaxy, with the all those pilots driving the drones in the fight with Guardians of the Galaxy. It felt
Yeah.
like the same scene, so it felt like literally the
Yeah.
same construction.
I was more surprised how he had no lag when
Yo, yo,
like, man, that's some good ass. Well, I mean,
yeah, super
billionaire. Yeah, he
Right. He's using the expensive internet. No.
One of one of the things I didn't like was the handling of Ultraman. Like, I feel like Superman would have wanted to not let him die, especially
Mm.
like if he can break free from the mind control. And it's like I feel like Superman would feel some sense of responsibility for him because it is a clone of his, and
Well, he
initiated
didn't.
like guide him.
He wasn't trying to kill him. That
Yeah,
literally
yeah,
was an accident when he
I
fell
know,
in.
but I mean,
and they
look,
showed it. They showed that side with the kaiju. I mean, he's like
yeah.
upset that Mr. Terrific kills it.
Not only that, and he saves a squirrel. But again, like those should be foreshadowing for that.
Yeah, it's like where's Squirrel Girl to say thank you over in the corner.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, that was awesome. Yeah. So what stood out for you all as far as what made you all enjoy the film? What made you like it? What Zeno?
Metamorpho.
What? No, there it is.
Yeah,
Look,
I think
since
that I
you
think
said
that was a burnt character, honestly.
now, what's that mean?
As in, they used him for something, and they're probably never going to use him again. That's probably going to be the one time you see him.
He'll be
in-
back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that-
disagree.
They're doing more stuff with the Justice.
I got
Gang.
nothing against the Metamorpho as a character. He was cool when I saw him in the animated series and stuff, and I know what he's capable of. So I know that character has a lot of depth. But you take a character, it's like when they decided not to recast T'Challa. I knew they were killing off the storyline with Storm, and we would never see it. And I knew they burned that. That's what I felt with that character having such a small role to play. Is that he wanted to save his kid. After he got out, he went home, and we saw him help out at the end, and he joined the gang, and that was about it. So I don't know. It all depends on what happens next, but I think they burned that character. So
yeah. I don't know. What do you think, Mo?
I think maybe they don't use them again, but they use them well, and I liked it. You know, like when you talk about how they did the engineer and changed it, and it doesn't feel like they could have just as easily done it here, and they chose not to. Yeah,
Right.
so,
Right. No. Metamorpho felt like authentically like the character in a lot of ways,
mhm.
and he was still a this version, but
mhm.
yeah. Yeah, but I don't. I think we're definitely going to see Metamorpho again. I would be shocked if he just disappeared.
I know
I
we're
would
seeing.
hope not, because I mean, as a character, that character has a lot of depth to it. I mean, anytime you got somebody mentally wounded, that's one of the heroes. You got a lot of depth in that story to tell. So retelling Metamorpho's story could be great. Hell, it could be its own movie if they do it right. But
Mhm.
we'll
There-
see.
Look, there's something that they didn't do in Sandman because there's a story with Element Woman.
There it is. Tiger Claw is in chat. Says that squirrel become a Green Lantern. You watch.
Oh yeah, that's possible. There is a Scroll Green Lantern. That's true.
Listen, but that squirrel shouldn't be
Well, it's an alien squirrel that's the Green
right.
Lantern.
Exactly, shouldn't be a squirrel from Earth.
It's a distant
That would be
cousin.
wild.
Cousin.
There's a chipmunk Green Lantern too.
Yeah.
Now we better see one of the orb Green Lanterns, one of them alien orbs. The flying smiley faces.
Oz, you didn't have any issue with the portrayal of Guy Gardner in the movie, huh?
No, he was dickish enough. It's just that look, Nathan Fillion is talented man. So he can pull off anything.
Well, no, he's on record as being able to pull off assholes very well. I mean, what was that thing in Dr. Horrible sing along, Captain Hammer?
No, I saw that, and you know what? I'd still hang with that dude.
But he's done the asshole superhero
but
before.
in his defense, I hang out with Mo, so like
Hey, I resemble that remark. No,
I hang out with you.
He wasn't as hapless as I thought he was going to be, because I think every time I've come across Guy Gardner, it's when he's a rookie dealing with the other lanterns, so he pales in comparison. When he's by himself, he has a little bit more room to grow. And Lord knows I've been watching shitload of cop dramas, so I'm kind of tuned for that right now. So seeing him actually being somewhat competent on the battlefield is good to see, even though he is. Yeah, but they got the asshole part right. So.
I've been watching The Rookie. Nathan Fillion stars in that, and I'm like, that's Hal Jordan. Like, why is he not Hal Jordan?
Yeah.
No, the only issues I had with Guy have nothing to do with Nathan. I think the hair was too blonde. Should have been redder. Yeah. And he's not in his suit, and that there's a reason for that. But I still like. I want that jacket. Like, he could still just change the colors on that jacket, but have the same motorcycle.
But did you want him to CG his Green Lantern uniform over the uniform he had?
No. I wanted the jacket to be like it's a motorcycle jacket. It's
just like with a cutoff. Yeah,
and it could have the same patterns. It just have that style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I will say that like as much as like before the movie came out, us looking at all the pictures and all that kind of stuff, like it seemed like it was gonna be really weird. But watching it in the movie, I was like, actually, no, I like this interpretation of Guy Gardner. Actually, other than, of course, like I agree with you on the hair. Like it should be redder, no question.
And he'll be back he's in Peacemaker for sure, and then he's gonna be in the Lanterns TV show.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, so Lanterns is gonna be live action then?
Yes, and they have a Hal Jordan. It's gonna be Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Do you know if they're gonna touch the emotional spectrum?
I have no idea.
I hope they leave it alone for a little bit.
Probably not, because I think I've heard that it's gonna be like more like a detective story, like a mystery, or I want to say cop procedural. but I'm
They
not sure if
should. They
that's
should, man. Do it. They're fucking cops. Do it like a cop
Isn't
procedural.
wasn't there a rumor though that whatchamacallit was gonna be in it? What am I saying? Atrocitus?
I have not heard that.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Well,
look,
as
maybe
an antagonist, like a Red Lantern as an antagonist.
I mean, he'd
yeah,
have to
but
be. Atrocitus as
yeah.
anything else is like nothing.
Well, yeah,
Right.
but I mean, them using an actual, a Red Lantern as instead of just monster of the week kind of thing. So, because
Yeah.
once you pull
Like
another lantern, that's got to be around for a while. So,
yeah, so I don't know, but maybe that's just me like, hearing or hearing some random theory or something.
Yeah, no, I
It could
haven't heard any of that.
okay.
all right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So now
Um
for the quote unquote black man in the room, Mr. Terrific.
Darwin.
Yeah.
I know. Look,
I mean,
I
the most of the stuff I hear from like the average person is like, oh, he was stealing scenes, and I thought he did a decent job. I'm not that familiar with the character itself, but I was happy with it, and I was also happy with the after credit scene too. So they got the humor in there with the after credit scene. I was happy with that. Yeah.
I was upset that when you get to his tie-in comic and he's just going off on all the soldiers, they keep putting the camera on Lois. I'm like, dude, I want to see Mr. Terrific. Like, he's doing something badass right now. Show me that.
Right.
But he got a lot though.
You gotta get some reaction
Oh, I
shots,
see what you mean.
guess.
Well, yeah, that was the only way you're going to be able to see everything. I mean, they were trying to show the how fantastic his ability to take down that whole base was from the point of view of somebody who's not trained in watching all that shit. So it's it's like being Bulma in a Dragon Ball fight. You just don't know what the fuck is going on.
Not to mention, I'm sure they had to save like some money on effects, right? They're like, we got
Well,
a
no,
lot of
that
effects in
shot
this
is
movie.
all effects. That was a blow of
No,
money.
what I'm saying is,
It could have been more.
it could have been more, right?
Yeah.
If you keep the camera on Mr. Terrific the entire time, then it's like the price of that scene goes through the roof, probably. Which
Those
Well,
spears
also
ain't
depends-
cheap.
But it also
Right.
depends on how they're going to shoot it. It's either you have somebody do a oneer with a camera focused on them and you do everything around them, or you just do a pan and fill it all in later. Some things you're quicker to knock out than others. So
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I mean that scene was like literally terrific. Like because I was just like, which is crazy because I did not expect that in this movie. Like like a standout scene from Mr. Terrific kicking ass. Like I knew he was gonna think.
Oh
I
yeah,
knew
they
he
got
was
plenty
gonna,
of that.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I knew that he, I didn't, I had obviously knew was gonna happen, but I was like, wow, like it was literally like for me, I was like, that was great. So yeah, and
And he got to
the
put fair play
portrayal-
on his jacket.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
I still don't know about that character design, man. That thing just still. I'm like, why?
It's a holdover, most of it, right, from the original Mr. Terrific.
Like, what is it that bugs you? Is it the T on his face? Or
No, not even that, because that just looks like a mask. I mean, you literally wrote "fair play" on your coat. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like you're sponsored.
It's on his ship too.
Yeah. That was from a holdover from the original Mr. Terrific. Like
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's stupid. You got sponsors on your fucking coat, man. It's like,
hey
God
man,
damn.
listen, like Superman wears his underwear on the outside. I don't know what to tell you, man. It
Actually,
happens.
was that the plan in this one? Wasn't there a thing like that they're going to go without the shorts on this Superman?
What James Gunn said is he wanted the shorts, but he couldn't think of a reason why they would be there.
Okay. Yeah, so I thought they weren't going to be there, and then I saw them in the whole movie.
Corenswet actually supposedly is the one that tells them, well, he thinks that, look, Superman is basically an all-powerful god in this universe. And so he feels like he would wear something that would make him look a little bit silly, so he's not scaring children.
Oh, there's that, yeah.
So, he's more approachable because he, as powerful as he is,
He's hiding his
looks,
back.
he's kind of like, he looks kind of silly.
And that's kind of what Batman did too, where he kind of took Superman's look with the shit on the outside because he wanted to be threatening to criminals but not civilians. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought that was a good way to modernize the underwear on the
Yeah, the
outside.
classic look is
show
fine
it.
with me. I don't ever have a problem with that. I was just curious
It
what
really
it.
breaks up the colors. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's also that too, the whole
absolutely.
artistic thing.
yeah.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I thought it was said that he wasn't doing it, and then they did, but that might have been
Right.
the Snyderverse version too. So.
How did you all feel about the whole pocket universes and like
Well,
the
we hit the ground
interstellar
running so quick
gulag?
with crypto, man. Everything was game at that point. That's why I said this movie is for comic fans and
Yeah,
not
and
for new.
that's why I say it's a comic book movie. Like we just gloss over the fact that Lex has an army of smart monkeys typing,
Right, right,
typing,
right.
whatever.
Yeah, hate speech.
Like
Rage baiting monkeys.
we literally just gloss over that
Yeah.
on our way to something else.
Wait, did they have something on their heads too?
They
They
did.
might have. I
Yeah,
don't know. It went so fast.
yeah. And then the guy's old girlfriend locked up in the prison with everybody else.
Yeah, he locks up his ex
Yeah.
because she wrote a bad blog about him.
Yeah, they're showing him being extremely petty. I don't remember Luthor being that petty, but I had no problem with it. So
I liked what's his name, Holt. I liked
Yeah.
him as Lex Luthor, but
Yeah.
I kind of like my serious Luthor, like the animated series.
yeah, we want the
Oh.
in control President Luthor version. I think a lot.
It's too soon for that.
True,
But-
but
It
that
might-
version of Luthor is extremely cool, and he
But-
grows
but
to
that's-
that. But that was the animated series, so who knows?
But that's the thing though, where this like I feel like Nicholas Holt's Luthor didn't really feel out of control. Like he definitely felt what he felt. Like he didn't, but that,
Oh
it
yeah,
felt like
yeah.
he
He was
doesn't
his
he doesn't
performance was
mind
right on. Yeah.
showing he doesn't mind showing emotion, but it doesn't feel like he's like, he like he can't hold that back. He just doesn't. He feels like he doesn't need to.
And I
He's
really
like, I
like
hate you, and it's okay. I hate you.
I really liked his amalgamation of like mad scientist slash billionaire because like
techno.
especially
Yeah.
like classic Lex Luthor was like mad scientist and
Mhm.
the other one was like a businessman. So so it's like the amalgamation of those two I think really worked here.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
evil Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
I'm a little upset that there's this amazing moment where Superman gives a speech about how he's human and all that, and Luthor's about to rebut him, and like he's angry, and they're gonna have this discussion. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be cool, and then the dog ruins it.
Yeah.
Like, God damn it!
No, I mean, with that dog, I mean, if a
I
dog's
get it because he
picking
was
you up-
torturing the dog before. Like I
Yeah.
understand it, but like, man, I really wanted to see what he was gonna say.
Yeah, I as cool as that was, I was happy with what Crypto was doing. I didn't have any issues with Crypto being in the movie because it was like Milo in The Mask. It's like that's the kind
Yeah.
of dog you need to have. The dog does his own little thing every once in a while because he's a fucking dog, and you got to keep him under control. And then finding out it's not Superman's dog to begin with, it's like okay, now it makes all sense. But yeah,
I would not be surprised too if James Gunn may have written himself into a corner on that one.
Like he didn't know
He
what
just
he didn't know
like-
what to say.
Yeah, he didn't know what to say. He was like,
so he
let
threw
me
a
see if I can
Deus
have
Ex Machina at it. By,
let me just have the dog come in and pound this fool around a little bit. Like
yeah, sort of like
and-
having Hulk. It's just like having Hulk in the Avengers, puny god,
Right.
Yeah.
Now, since we're talking about Crypto here, I really do feel like Crypto as a character in this movie, I did enjoy. I do still feel like we could have had less Crypto, and that would have been like better.
You could have removed
not-
Crypto, and the movie still works. You'd have to write around
Oh.
it, but the movie would still work without Crypto.
Yeah, well, yeah, but also too, I just more so like, I just feel like the pop for it would have been amazing, just because, like, especially given that Crypto, especially like in this day and age, right? There's like so few things that get kept a secret. You
True.
could have kept the fact that Crypto was in this movie a secret because it's not an actual person.
And he's not there that much.
And it's mostly
so they could have hit
it's
it all.
mostly
Yeah.
CG. Right. And so like imagine if instead of the opening scene with all that crypto or whatever, you can still have Superman get beat up. He can like fall near the Fortress of Solitude. The robots come get him, and that still all goes the way you want, right? Imagine if the first time you saw crypto was when Luthor, and all of his people are infiltrating the Fortress of Solitude, and that time where you get Crypto coming in and like attacking them. If that was
Mhm.
the first time we had seen Crypto, I think everybody in the theater would have just been like, "Whoa!" Like it would have been like an amazing moment in that movie. And it's like, unfortunately, it's like Crypto was like one of the first things that we saw.
Well, if,
I think
if
I know why they did it though. Were you going to say
Why?
something or?
No,
yeah,
why? Tell me.
No, I think they did it because if he would have popped out later, the people that are new would have just done WTF and not figured out where this movie was going. So he got that pain out the way by putting him in the trailer. I think.
No, but
I think
but
it was an abort. No, it would have hit great if it was hidden, but I think he bailed out of that idea to make
but
sure it
I'm
hit a
like,
little smoother.
but what is it like? Why is it that Superman, like, it's not like they explain really, why he has a dog. I mean, they kind of do, right?
Yeah.
But
Well, they don't explain till the very end, so you don't know why Crypto
right,
is there until the very end.
yeah. So it's like,
And James Gunn introduced Rocket and made it work. So this is the director to do it if you're going to do it.
yeah, like I don't
But
know.
I think he still softballed that one. He bunted on Crypto to try to save, make sure the movie didn't take a hit. And
I
people just
guess
going
maybe.
WTF.
Well,
Just
I
because
like
movies are good, like comic book people, no, we're gonna fucking love it. No way around that. But the newbies are gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" and
Yeah.
possibly check out.
I like that he was in it for as much as he was
Mhm.
Crypto. That is because the idea of just keeping it a secret, that's also like that's kind of like gimmicky and shit too. And it's like this guy just made a good Superman movie, and guess what?
Mm-hmm.
There's a little more crypto in it,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
And
the
it
idea
makes it a
of
little different than the average superhero movie. Yeah.
oh no, I
Yeah,
agree with you
definitely
on that.
lightens the mood. Yeah, definitely
Now,
lightens the mood.
but are we saying like like it's a gimmick to not reveal everything in a trailer?
No, like
Yeah.
just
No, it's more of a gimmick to put it in the trailer.
no. What I'm saying is like have some sort of reveal like that is gimmicky. Like
Hmm. Okay. Oh,
but
hey, listen, that
it's
might be
all
where we're
gimmick.
at.
You mean
Like,
like Cavill's Wolverine being the gimmick?
yeah,
Yeah, because like he's just in there for like one
yeah.
or two
But
short
again,
scenes.
that
we
scene,
love that.
yeah. I'm. But again, that scene took that gimmick and did it different while showing you a bunch of different versions of him. You
Mhm.
know,
Uh-huh.
so it's like having him. It's like okay, yeah, that reveal, yeah, that's again. People talk more about that scene than the movie because they were surprised by it.
Yeah.
Like the gimmick of this one was that 90% of the trailers was done within the first 20 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
you
No,
think,
I
oh,
agree.
this bit's going to happen at the end of the movie or in the middle. And it's
Yeah.
fucking 10 minutes in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How'd you
You're
guys
right.
like Mr. Mixel Spitley?
What?
I hated
Wait, was he in
I
there?
hated it. He was that ball of energy.
Yeah, he's a fifth dimensional imp.
No, I mean I missed
That's
it.
what
He
they
was
called
there. I
it.
didn't
That's
see it.
not necessarily
Oh,
him.
that was supposed to be Mr.
Well,
Spider-Man?
he's purple and green.
Could have, yeah. I mean, I guess
Was
it
he in the
could've been Batman.
cages or something, or where
It
was it in the
can't.
movie?
No, it couldn't be Batmite because they already had Batmite in Peacemaker. They dealt with Batmite already.
Yeah, where was he in the movie? I missed it.
It's when they're like it's that ball of energy in the background. And he's like, "Aren't you gonna take care of that?" And he's like, "Nah, the Justice Gang's on it." Yeah, it's just a fifth.
Oh, you mean the squid looking thing?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. The
Yeah,
energy.
because he just says it's a fifth dimensional imp. They got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
And then
Okay.
Guy Gardner's hitting it with like a baseball bat.
I literally just thought it was like a creature of the week they were beating up.
Yeah,
And I thought like when it
didn't- I
defeated
didn't-
it, he was gonna say, "Yeah, just make sure you don't step in the stuff, Lois." 'Cause
I didn't pick up on that at all.
yeah.
It's a throwaway line. Like you gotta
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you gotta be a guy
every-
that reads comics to get
Yeah,
it.
because that
Come on,
character,
man.
he's never really a physical character, right? That's all mental mind games dealing with him.
Like he
No,
he
he's
can
a
be
physical
hidden.
character.
He's
Has
like
he like done a physical fight like that, or
Oh,
yeah.
I'm just not aware. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah.
I think Gunn just didn't know.
Well, I picked up on the
Well-
line. I don't think it was him. Like it
Yeah.
might have been something that he made, but I don't think it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was a
Because he is
throwaway
like a
character
trickster guy too. So.
Yeah, you don't
Right.
fight Mr. and Mrs. Pick. If you try to throw a punch, he turns into a bag of confetti or something. Something.
Yeah.
So yeah. So,
Yeah.
Like, who would you want to play Mr. Mixel-Spitlick now?
How did you
in this
guys
day and
feel?
age?
Peter Dinklage.
yeah.
Actually,
Actually, no. What's that one dwarf comic? I'd have him do it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, Brad.
Yeah, Brad.
Brad Williams.
Brad Williams.
can he
Brad
act
Williams,
though?
yeah.
Well, I mean,
Probably.
if you're just having him deliver lines, a comedian can
He
do
can
that.
definitely.
I
be
guess
Mr.
he just has to
Spitlick.
be a dick, right? He just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he can. do
But I
that.
still want Gilbert Gottfried to do the voice.
Is
Can
he
they
even
even get
acting
away with
anymore?
that?
Isn't like he retired or something?
He's dead.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
about to say. I'm not
yeah.
even sure he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he died.
Oh yeah. You did.
What did you guys think about Olsen and his big D energy?
I love it.
That was awesome.
Yeah, him and Miss Tessmacher. I gotta give. They made her like competent despite how she was acting.
Her name is
Yeah.
Mutant Toes, by the way.
You know what I hated about that?
Her
He
feet.
never paid it off.
Paid
What
what
do
up?
you mean?
Oh, you wanted to see?
You want to see the feet?
Yeah.
Are you a foot
It-
guy?
No, I'm not. But if they're that fucked up, I want to see them.
I'm
No,
not trying
but
to see the
also,
girl's feet.
I thought she was gonna be like a new god that was living on Earth.
What? What? Is
That's not
'Cause
her.
that would explain why her toes are mutant toes.
Oh Jesus!
That's pretty far out there, man.
Well, no, because that's how, like in Superman's pal Jimmy Olsen #29. That's how he kind of meets the new gods.
Okay. All right. Oh, all right.
That's that. I think that's too deep. Too
Yeah,
deep.
but her faking
No,
selfies to
Jimmy
take
Olsen
pictures of
went in there
everything
too
was
deep.
brilliant.
That's why she keeps bugging me.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember, I think they've always portrayed Miss Tessmacher as being smart, just acting stupid.
Mhm.
So I was
Or
kind of
people
cool with the way
flicking-
she did
flicking
that.
her,
Yeah,
yeah.
like not realizing she's been taking selfies of Luthor stuff the whole time by putting it all in the back shots. So it's like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I like that.
No, it was a very cool
Mhm.
plot point,
Yeah.
and look, and it's funny because like we do like actually get like a little arc from her, which is wild, but considering that she has less time, like less screen time than probably Hawk Girl.
True. Yeah, Hawkgirl barely had any time to do anything. She was basically
Well, no.
doing wire work the whole movie, and then
But
laying
I'm
down
saying, like-
on a Barca lounger.
She has more screen time than friggin' Tessmacher, I think, but well, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
No,
Like,
Tessmacher has more lines. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Everything
that's
else
prob-
is just
well,
physical work.
That's what I'm saying, right? Exactly. Like, ugh. Anyway.
Hypno glasses,
So-
anybody?
Hell yeah. I'm into it.
What was that actually a thing or just a throwaway line?
I think it was a throwaway line.
No, it wasn't like some like old.
Yeah, was that like a Silver Age thing?
It's like Silver Age, yeah.
Because I pulled that shit off. I mean, people for the longest time didn't know I didn't have any eyebrows because of my glasses being right over the tops of my eyes. Because I have alopecia, I don't grow any hair, so nobody ever thinks about it until I take off my glasses. Like, why are your eyebrows shaved? And that's when I get to do the story. So yeah,
See, I thought it was a throwaway line, but then I was looking at shit on YouTube. Like, is it like the
Yeah,
way
yeah, exactly.
the way Mike talks about it?
It could be both. It could, it could be something that they did. It might have been a throwaway line in the Silver Age books. Like they might have just mentioned.
well, yeah,
it.
Superman's got more powers up his ass than half the characters there if you go to Silver Age. So
You don't even have to
basically
go
the
that
Beyonder.
far. In the 70s, he had that cellophane S.
I mean, listen.
yeah, he's basically the Beyonder if you use all the powers they wrote in for Superman because he could literally do anything. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and lastly, my girl, Supergirl. This is a Supergirl shirt, actually, but
Yeah.
Is it really?
they have the same symbol. So
Yeah.
it
Well,
will
they're
be.
family, so that makes sense. I was
Fair
cool with it. They did explain it it comes out of nowhere, but the whole movie comes out of nowhere. So it is what it is.
Well, her movie's gonna be
Yeah, I
of
saw
the-
all the comic heads on YouTube talking about what that's going to be. So yeah.
yeah.
And
She
then
was a
Millie Alcock
better.
doing it after seeing her in a House of the Dragon. I was cool with it. Like you barely see her face.
Yeah, and I was worried about that because I think I said this when they casted her. Like she would have been a way better Squirrel Girl because she's got that round chipmunk face. But I think she looked good, even though you only
she
see her
looked
for
fine.
like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Right.
And then them having her get thrown around by Crypto while she's giggling the whole time. It's like, okay.
Yeah, that explains why he was doing that to Superman. Like,
Yeah, exactly. I thought that was hilarious. So.
She was a better Delirium than Delirium from Sandman.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see that.
Why is she a better Delirium?
Because she's drunk. Delirium and Sandman's like drunk, like her voice is all bubbly, and she's like that's why she's always forgetting things and like creating weird stuff for
Yeah,
people's
she's
like
off in the
cravings.
head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But for what she had, I think she was fine. We'll see really what she can do with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
she does, like, she looks the part, if nothing else, in the short time we saw her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, was she using like the cutoff, like the midriff? Or was she in like
I don't.
No,
think
the
so.
shirt goes down to the skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So,
And then she just had the jacket over it.
Yep.
yeah.
So anybody got anything else they want to say about Superman before we get to a rating?
Oh, I wasn't sure. Was Lex using boom tube technology or no?
They don't say for certain.
Well, they said black holes, like it'll generate a black hole, but I wasn't sure if they were tying in possibly apocalyptic technology.
I don't think they were boom tubes. I thought they were at the beginning, but the fact that they were talking about, this, or Mr. Terrific was talking about, this is shit. It's going to cave in on itself and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
the fact that he figured it out that quick. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no because pocket universes were a thing in Peacemaker.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
behind
so-
on Peacemaker, so I got to check it out.
Oh, dude, that's season 1. Season 2's coming up, so go watch season 1.
Yeah, it's real good. You should mess with it.
Fuck, it's gonna
And
make
it's
you a
gonna be
vigilante
relevant.
fan.
He's too woke though.
Peacemaker's too woke.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Last, any final opinions before we start doing these ratings? Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much
Xenocore.
it. I think we covered it all.
Xenocore, what would you rate out of 5? What would you rate Superman 2025?
4 out of 5. Don't
out
bring
of
a
5.
date. Just watch it for yourself.
I mean, listen, some people have comic book booze. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about the general masses here, sir.
Like, okay.
If you're a comic book guy, you're not bringing a date.
Wow. Heck. What would you rate Superman?
I'll give it a 5. 5 out of 5.
Yeah. I hear you. Oscor, what are you rating Superman?
I think 4 is good. I had a lot of issues with it, but I still enjoyed it. I want to see it again. I don't mind that I paid, full movie theater price for it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's big. Full movie theater price is a lot of money these days.
Wait, what's full movie theater price over there?
I saw it in bootleg IMAX, Cinemark XD, which is like $14.
Okay. Yeah,
I saw it in XD too. I never felt the rumble seat before. That was weird.
Oh, I didn't get that.
Oh,
I
you
didn't get
thought
that
in
fancy.
D-Box
I don't
or
got it
something?
like that. Heck, my bad.
That's the
Yeah.
4XD. That's
I didn't know
4XD.
Michaels was got it like that, but okay.
Yeah, I saw it for
like-
$9. So,
There's
Michael's
two-
just
there's
absorbed
two-
Joanne's.
but they got me in the concessions. So yeah, so
That's look. Those beers were.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I bought the commemorative cup.
What was the
Yeah.
commemorative cup?
It's
Him
like
flying.
like it looks like ice, like the Fortress of Solitude. It has him flying on it, and it lights up.
yeah, let's make that the last rating. What's the rating on the merch?
Man, I really wanted the other one, but they didn't have it. I forgot what it was, but
It was like a crypto dog bowl or something.
Yeah, talk about delirium. But yeah, but
Yeah. So
yeah.
what are you rating Superman, Moses?
5. Like it's a 5. Like I was gonna give it a 4, and then Metamorpho was in it, so that puts it a 4.
Right.
I didn't know you were such a
Right.
Metamorpho fan.
Yeah, it's Doom Patrol, man. Like he's one of the not OG Doom Patrol, but he plays a big part in like a lot of the like Vertigo stuff back in the day.
I like that they didn't CG him too. Like the dude was actually wearing shit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
And his voice was cool too, because it was like, I don't know, like I feel like they would try to do something more gravelly or something, and it just that the voice just worked well. And like the dude that played him is, I didn't think that dude would ever be perfect for Metamorpho, but he's a dude. He plays the Chechnyan gangster in like a show called Barry on HBO.
Mm. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Let's give you your close up. Bam. That's pretty
Emily
cool.
produced this segment.
Yeah.
I forget how to turn it off.
There it is.
Turn it off with the bid battery.
As for myself, I'm gonna give Superman 4.5 out of 5. Like it was pretty great to me. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's definitely the best Superman movie that we've gotten, in my opinion, since the like 70s joint with Christopher Reeves. I might even like this one better than that one. Uh, I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but it's definitely close.
Go watch that
like
one
I said.
again and then get back to us.
Yeah. Maybe I will have to do that just to kind of see. So cool. All right, gents, you all ready to get out of here? Let's do it. I'm about to hit the wrong thing. All right. Let's go with our guest first, Xenocore. Give us some final thoughts, man.
Don't get burned out on comic book movies, man. They're just stories. So as long as they're good, the comic book movies will be good. So keep it in your heart to watch one and check this one out when you get some spare money on the side.
There it is. Heck, give me some final thoughts, man.
Don't look for spare money. Rob somebody. Go see this movie.
There it is. The ringing endorsement from Hex. Oscore, give me some final thoughts.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the music, by the way.
He didn't loop it.
Can you not hear it?
Yeah, I got it.
You can now. So.
Mm-hmm.
That's because I got it.
Okay.
I don't know if what we're doing for next week, because we're gonna be at Comic-Con and I'm gonna be these guys' cheap date. So like super cheap. Like I'm buzzing hard and I had like a shot and a half. So yeah, we'll figure out something for next week.
There it is. Moses Magnum.
Yeah, can't wait for Fantastic Four. I finally saw this clip where it's just basically the new Silver Surfer telling them that she's here to kill them or they're gonna die, and it was such a good speech. I'm like, hey, maybe I do like this female Silver Surfer. Like, it felt
that old chestnut.
Yeah, but it's like, I wanted something that looked more like what I read, but she acted more like the way she spoke more like Silver Surfer than even like the one we had in the other Fantastic.
Are they just remixing old ideas? Because I think I know what it is, but I've been dodging all the press stuff.
No, it's just this thing. They decided to use that actress and do a female one. There's stuff like that in the comics before, but it's just
because I knew there was a female Herald. I wasn't sure if they decided to use that one instead or something like that.
No, it's Silver Surfer.
Isn't Shia Ball like his wife got it instead of Norrin Rad? Something like that. I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, I mean
We-
there is like a what if where that does happen.
Yeah.
we'll see, I guess.
And then there's a story where Mary Jane becomes it
Mary
for
Jane,
like,
Oh, there.
the surfer.
yeah, for like,
Oh shit.
yeah, it's basically Silver Surfer's dying, and he's like, he goes to Spider-Man and says, "Hey, I want you. You know, you're somebody that I fought alongside with, and you deserve to feel what I've felt doing this. Like, go see. You know, you're a man of science. Go see. You know, go check out the universe real quick." And then he's like, "No, like." You know, I know what it's like to have power, and that power is too much responsibility for me. So he's like, just give it to Mary Jane, and then she just like she left. Silver Surfer and Spider Man talked for 2 pages, and she came back, and she's like saw whole galaxies in that little time. And then she like, you know, then she just started crying because she saw the scope of the universe. Yeah,
Yeah, but then Franklin Richards makes Galactus his bitch. So
That does happen.
Yep.
All right. For the entire Fantastic Forum, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate you. We'll be back. In the meantime, let us know what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of. If there's anything in particular you want us to cover, we'd love the feedback. And with that said, we are the Fantastic Forum. Have a good night.